Alrighty traders, hello everybody. So that's a wrap for the week. Gold is almost at a new high, but I want you to be careful when it comes to gold. This is for trading purposes when it comes to gold. Also want to share something, what's happening with the indices right now and why we're getting a little bit of a short-term weakness. We could be getting a little bit more weakness to come, but it's only just a very short-term movement in the markets. And that's what I want to share with you today, guys, in the markets today. So let me actually start off with this over here. One of the things that I'm noticing with a lot of traders is they're mixing up their approaches in the markets. If you're a trader of the markets, that is different. That is a different strategy to investing. Investing is buy and hold, and then also averaging in, right? So most successful investors, as you know, if they have, say, $1 million at their disposal, they will put in $100,000 or $200,000. And then, a month later, they'll put another $100,000 in the markets, right? That's averaging in. And also, that's more like, but they're having the mentality of buying and holding for many years to come, right? They're not worried about the short-term swings. That is the mentality of an investor of these markets. Call it gold. Now, there's also the mentality of a trader. What is a trader, right? So the mentality of a trader, and by looking at gold, you can see gold almost at new highs here. The mentality of a trader is this. The mentality of a trader is that we're a trader of the markets, right? We're getting in and we're getting out. We're pretty active in these markets. And the mentality of a trader is that we're looking for, we're identifying the trading setups that's actually likely to generate a profit. Call it a few, like for me, I like trade the daily chart. So I like to be in and out within, say, 2 to 5 days, something like that. And sometimes I have a longer term trade where I'm in it for maybe a month or two. That's what's called, now I'm a trader, right? That's me trading, getting out so I can make a yearly income from the market itself. I don't want you to be, it's important not to be putting yourself into a mix of baskets. This is a massive big bull market and then you're a trader of the markets, right? The only way for you to do really well as a trader is have a system, right? And what does that simply mean? What is the pattern you're looking for that you know does well most of the time? That's the bottom line. And if you don't have that and you're a trader of the markets and you're just guessing, you're always going to lose money overall. But now and the reason why I mentioned that is that because I've mentioned it a few times that about how these markets work. And when you do want, like all through here, right? So what we want to be doing here is this. All through here, we want to be looking for really good trading opportunities because the market's trending, right? We're moving. That's where you want to be in it. When the market's doing this, nothing, you don't want to be taking a trade there. Why? Because you're going to get chewed up. So as a trader, we don't trade here, right? Now, some people say, oh, but John, that's a really good buying opportunity right now. That may be an investor. A trader doesn't say, well, I think it's a good buying opportunity. Now let me buy this. No, that's not a trader of the market. A trader of the market has a pattern. What is your pattern that you look for? The pattern, right? I know my pattern. And again, through here, and the pattern that I trade is that I want to be getting involved with something that when the market's actually moving. I don't want to be getting involved with stuff like this here. These boxes through here, if you try to trade these markets here, you're probably getting run over from there. So, gold almost at new highs, but what is probably likely to happen here is this. Because we've actually had a really nice strong leg to the upside, we may get a little bit more push to the upside, but we're probably going to develop a higher low first. And this is really similar to what actually happened back here, right? Look at this here. That was the high. It rallied up. It then came down to create a higher low, and then we started to see the next bull phase. I call it a bull phase because we're in a massive big bull market in gold. But these are phases, right? There's a nothing phase, there's a bull phase, and there's a nothing phase, right? So we have that. So the purpose of me saying that through there is that we're making a move up through here. So we're probably likely to get a bit of a short-term pullback from here. It may pop up first, then it's likely to come back down, and then what's going to happen, you got to get my moving averages starting to fan out like that through there, start to trend, and then we're probably going to start to see a bit of a pickup from there as well. So looking at, that's actually the gold price through there. Let's go look at the silver price. Silver is still doing really nothing from here, guys. It's like, I'm still waiting to see what does this do. We're getting very, very, very close to a decision, very close to a decision on silver. One thing I'm really looking for here, guys, is once again, I want to, for this thing to start to really develop some good bullish moves, we want to see this thing get back above this $33 level. If we can get that, then it's game on for that as well too. Let's go look at now the Dow Jones, and let's go look at some of the short-term moves, what's actually happened here just recently. So let's bring up this chart here. Again, nice pullback through here, nice rally through here. Even if we do have a little bit of a pausing pattern through here, we have been going up for about a week. So even if we got a bit of a pausing pattern, maybe a bit of a sort of a short-term hold pattern, that's going to be okay, right? That's going to be okay. We're in a very big bull market. I definitely wouldn't want to be short in this market here. Looking at the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ is almost at new highs as well too. Once again, you can see here, look at this. We're actually getting pretty far away from the 9 moving average. So what tends to happen is when we do get that, this is an example here where we get too far away, we just pause for a few days and then bam, gets going again, right? So we've got the 9 moving average coming up through here. This is my 9 moving average. What's probably going to happen is we're probably going to do this, and then we're going to continue up again, right? So today, right now, is a bit of a short-term hold before we see some really big movements to the upside. Again, we're actually at an all-time new high here. So what's probably going to happen here is because we've actually spent a lot of time going up already, we're probably likely to, and again, this is, man, just really, really, really big moves. And the volatility here is crazy, right? Look at this here. The up and down and up and down and up and down. It's like, if you're a trader with not having a good trading system, you are getting killed right now. That's why you need a good trading system, right? So we have the support level through here. Oh, by the way, I'm running a webinar today. If you actually want to learn my trading system, I teach it for free. First link in the description, join my next webinar. So gap here, big move up. We've actually had a very big move up. We actually broke above these new highs here. So what's probably going to happen is we're probably likely to see, again, look, a bit of a pullback through here, at least get the 9 moving average coming up, or we might go sideways, and then we're likely to continue up. I still see very strong moves coming out of this level through here. And the same for the Russell. The Russell actually had a bit of a false breakout pattern. The Russell through here had a massively false breakout pattern through there. You can see we actually went sideways. We actually broke to the downside, and then now we came back. Now we came back up. This here, and this is where you get false breakout patterns in the markets from here. So false breakout patterns, you'll see on the webinar when you join my webinar today, first link in the description, that I like to trade what's called a breakout strategy, but there are times when I don't trade the breakout strategy because it's going to be a false breakout. This is one of those, right? Whenever you get this sort of down and across like that, this here is likely to be a false breakout, and before we go again. This actually happened on the Dow Jones as well too. Let me go to the Dow Jones. The exact reason here, look at this here. We actually had a down move from here, and we had just had a small sideways movement, and then we tried to get going again, and then that there. So, and this is where a lot of amateur traders would have got sucked in from this actual movement from here, moving it from there as well too. And last but not least, guys, one thing I have been noticing, and let me bring this up to here, is I'm noticing the 2 year. Is the 2 year screen? Is this giving us a warning sign right now? Because look at this here, right? This is the 2 year weekly chart. 2 year interest weekly chart. Is this giving us a warning sign of something to come? Because to me, it looks like that we were coming down through here, or we are coming down through there. It looks like also that we actually had this really big sort of a nice sort of a breakout to the downside through here. So is this a massive warning sign about interest rates about to start to roll out? The short-term rates, this 2 year rate is what? This 2 year rate is broken down. Now we're starting to develop some sort of downward trend, aren't we? There's a low, lower high, lower low. Are we about to get a lower high and start to see some more movement on the downside? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys, about the interest rates. Do you think we're going to start to come down? Trump's been trying Trump's been pushing here, but this whole thing here could be a warning sign of something of a big drop to come.